What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today we got the Mega Ampharos team once again. Well, actually no, this is only the second time we're using it. We got Oranguru, Staraptor, Lurantis, Tapu Fini, Mega Ampharos, and Torkoal. Let's get started. So my hopes with this team are an Ampharos, Cotton Guard opportunity that can do really well. Yeah, that's probably the main goal of this team. I don't really have any other goals. Maybe instruct superpower to victory with my own Lurantis, but I think that could actually be accomplished really easy because I've done that in some of the battles that I was using, like I had with practice battles with this team when I was first trying it out. So we'll see here. I'm still not sure how much I like the team yet, although I've been using it more and more. So it should be interesting. Let's see how it goes. We got Osiris from the United Kingdom, 1632 rating to kick things off. Oh boy, bring the team a Charizard Venusaur. Oh great, that's what I like to see. Cresselia, Incineroar, Tapu Koko, and Landorus variant. So this is gonna be one heck of an interesting one, I can tell you that much. Mega Ampharos? I could steal that electric terrain, use it to my own advantage if my opponent wants to go that route. Oh, this is gonna be tough because I know Staraptor outspeeds. Ludicolo and Rain, but I don't think it outspeeds Venusaur and Sun. Oh, that's gonna be something to deal. So I don't know what this is gonna be. Pledge, Overheat. There are a bunch of combinations I guess my opponent could have. I think the play is to go Oranguru, Ampharos, Tapu Fini, Lurantis. Torkoal's alright in this matchup, I'm just not too sure of it. I think Lurantis is pretty good if I get it under Trick Room and knock out the Charizard and Venusaur combination. Let's see how this is gonna go, because I am not too sure. I just want to Mega Evolve Mega Ampharos right away, because Ampharos can actually take hits from my opponent's attacks. So this should be pretty good. Oh, also Cotton Guard could come in handy too. I realize that. If I can get rid of Charizard, Venusaur, well, I don't know if you're going to bring Charizard, Venusaur, and Cresselia. That's very specially oriented, and if, yeah, I'm not sure if he would do that. Let's see what's going to come out here. As it's going to be the Charizard, Venusaur combination. So this is like what I anticipated here, because it does outspeed my Staraptor. So I'm going to go with my Oranguru and Ampharos. And I don't want Sleep Powder going off. So I'm just going to go into Fini, I think, and just throw off a Thunderbolt. Would you Sleep Powder switch into... I could also see you going for Sleep Powder switching to Landorus. Is it worth? I mean, I could also do it for the other slot. My opponent could be scared of that. I think Thunderbolt is the correct play here, though. Getting rid of Charizard is just so big because I don't want Overheat going out into Oranguru. That's just too much to ask for. And if Landorus comes in, I'm already in trouble anyways. I don't have the best switch-ins, as we're going to see, what, Mega Evolution? Or is it just a Protect the Scout? So get Fini in. Are we going to see that Sleep Powder? Oh no, Charizard does Mega Evolve. I forgot that Oranguru switches out before. Okay. So it could be Pledge here. I could definitely see Pledge. It could be Sleep Powder. Or it could be a double up into the Oranguru slot with like a Sludge Bomb Overheat combination. Although that depends on if you're faster with your Venusaur than your Charizard without the Sun up. So I'm not exactly too sure. Let's see. Get my Mold Breaker. It's a Z move. Oh god. Oh, Porzinium Z on the Venusaur. Oh, this is probably going to go in my Fini slot, isn't it? Yep. Well. Luckily, Fini was usually... I just needed to defend mostly with Misty Terrain and help against Landorus. I mean, this kind of sucks that I lose my best Landorus answer. Ooh, Fire Pledge. So it is Pledge. Okay. That does an okay amount to Ampharos, as I will be able to get a Thunderbolt off. Knock out the Charizard. Okay. Sweet. Alright. So I can get a Oranguru out, but Landorus is most likely coming in. But you can't really Earthquake yourself, and I don't think you would Earthquake yourself. Incineroar gonna come. Okay. You're not Z-move Incineroar, so you can't knock out a Oranguru. Huh. Do I want to get the Cotton Guard up? Potentially. I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe Flare Blitz into Oranguru? I'm not sure if Flare Blitz is going to hurt. I think I'm going to Trick Room Thunderbolt here. Because Ampharos is not going to go down, but I'm just not sure how much Flare Blitz is going to do from Incineroar. It's going to hurt. This also might be Timid. No, I think it'd be Modest Venusaur. Yeah, it probably would be. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Sludge Bomb gonna come out into my Oranguru. Knock off, okay. So that's actually... Oh, I would have lived that. I know I would have lived that. Oh, I needed to Trick Room up too. Oh, that's AV Incineroar. But I could have Instruct Thunderbolted and knocked out the Incineroar later. Oh, that sucks. Although I'm still very unsure about my Venusaur answers. I mean, I guess I could go off a Choke here if you double up into Ampharos for some reason and I am able to knock you out. Or if you just Sludge Bomb the Lurantis and Flare Blitz the Ampharos. Oh man. What? I'm surprised the knockoff came out over Flare Blitz. I think Flare Blitz would have guaranteed the KO at that point, but knockoff actually gave me a shot, but I got crit. Let's see here. Sludge Bomb into Ampharos. Double up. Nah, okay. Good game. Ah. Yeah, I couldn't do much after that. I do want to see his last Pokemon, though. Yeah, I want to find out his last Pokemon because I want to see if it would have given me a shot. I think it'd be Landorus in the back. We'll find out. Then we're going to retreat into Cresselia. Oh, Cresselia was the last Pokemon? How interesting does that make my position? It would have made this pretty interesting, but yeah. That would have made my... Yeah, that would have made my position interesting. Good game. Okay. So Pledge was hard to maneuver around. I guess I could have protected turn 1. Maybe protect Oranguru, but I didn't want Sleep Power going out in Ampharos. Although at this point, I'm not even sure if you have a TD seed. I technically get the win, but that's definitely counting as a loss for me in my book. So I guess maybe protecting Oranguru was the smarter play. I think it was the smarter play. Because being able to protect Oranguru there... Well, it comes down to what to expect. It was either Sleep Powder or Pledge, and I know Feeny would be able to absorb all that. I guess maybe I should protect Oranguru, but again, I was fearing the Sleep Powder, yet I'm not exactly too sure if it was worth. As we got Gurley VGC, 1780 rating, with the team of, ooh, a Braviary. Braviary, Celesteela, Landorus Varian, Kangaskhan, Tapu Koko, and Incineroar. If I can get a... This is a game I can see a Cotton Guard sweep. Oh, man. I can see it. I can actually see it. The problem is I can't find a way to maneuver against Kangaskhan and Braviary combined. Is there a way I can maneuver? Maybe if I lead Ampharos Oranguru? No, then you're just gonna... Well, Z-move isn't gonna knock out Oranguru. I know that for a fact. You have double Intimidate. Incineroar is Lurantis to call here in the back. There's so many things I could bring. I like Feeny a lot, and I like Lurantis, but I also like Star After just in case I can't get Trick Room up, guaranteed. I'm gonna go Lurantis. Let's see how this is gonna go. I just want a Cotton Guard sweep, and this game looks like it's something I could get a Cotton Guard sweep, since unless it's Special Landorus or Special Celesteela, they should be physical attackers. Yet who knows? Give me a Cotton Guard up. I want a Cotton Guard up. I just want to get +6 Ampharos out here. But Kang Braviary should definitely be the lead here, I feel like. Unless my opponent has like a more optimal way of stopping me, but I think Kang Braviary is pretty good. Ampharos plus Oranguru. Yeah, Kang Braviary. Alright. I actually really wish I did bring Star After now, because I feel like I might need it in the back later. Fake Out doesn't knock out Oranguru. You have to double it up if you want to knock out, because I don't think Z-Move knocks out either one of my Pokemon. I think I'm fine trading here, potentially. I don't know, it's going to be questionable. Yeah, my game plan here is either knock out the Braviary turn 1, or, you know, just get Trick 'em up with Oranguru. I'm not even sure if a double up can knock out Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is pretty bulky. Yeah, Kangaskhan and Braviary can hit like trucks. So, yeah. Kangaskhan going to Mega Evolve here. Alright, what are you doing? Are you going for Double Edge? You should Double Edge right away. Or Fake Out Ampharos. Both are fair plays. You might have Whirlwind though. Ooh, I forgot to consider Whirlwind as an option from Braviary if you do have it. Some Mold Breaker. Double Edge gonna come out into probably a Oranguru. Yeah, I should have protected. Live? Okay. I was just about to say, Brave Bird. Okay. That would have KO'd even without the crit, so yeah, I needed to protect there. I will trade my Ampharos for my... Yeah, I'll trade Ampharos here, yet... We get rid of Braviary, nice. I think Feeny's a good call here, because Feeny should be able to put on a lot of pressure against my opponent's team. Specs Muddy Water is going to hurt my opponent. Incineroar is going to come out, which is what I expected to come out. And I think this is the time. Cotton Guard up and Muddy Water while you're targeting down the Feeny slot. You should fake out the Feeny. I just don't know if you're going to target down my Ampharos or not. Is my Lurantis worth saving? Yeah, because if Coco's in the back, I could be in a bit of trouble. I'm going to go for a Muddy Water here. It specs Muddy Water and Cotton Guard up. Fake Out's probably going to come out into Feeny and Double Edge. Ampharos? Question mark? I'm not too sure about that. Fake Out going to come out. Does target down to Feeny. And Double Edge does come out. Into Ampharos. Okay, so Ampharos taking that a lot better than expected. Took that a lot better than expected. And I'll get a Cotton Guard up. Although, now that I'm looking at it, Thunderbolt might have also been an okay play here. Yeah, Thunderbolt might have also been an okay play here. Into either Incineroar or Kangaskhan. But I didn't want to give my opponent a free switch-in for Kangaskhan. Maybe the Incineroar, because Muddy Water would have probably KO'd. Unless it's AV Incineroar. But I'll live a Double Edge now from the Kangaskhan. But Kangaskhan, I think, has to target down Feeny here. Feeny's just too big of a threat for my opponent's team. So Specs Muddy Water here. As long as I hit both, I should still be in a good position with my members. But it really comes down to, I think, the top of Coco in the future. Double Edge is going to come out. I should live this with Feeny. Oh, targets down Ampharos, and I survive. Oh, that's pretty big. So Specs Muddy Water does hit. Okay. Specs Muddy Water does come out. That is AV Incineroar. Okay. It's an accuracy drop, which is pretty nice, but let's see here. Knock off into the Ampharos. So really aggressively tarring down the Ampharos. Oh, you have Coco in the back then. You 100% have to have Coco in the back. If you're not Coco, I'm going to be surprised. Yeah, Coco comes out. Oh, maybe I can... Well, my opponent should know I'm Specs Feeny. I mean, you could just Flare Blitz here. My hope is Lurantis can survive a... Yeah, I think my opponent... I have to hope that I can live a Flare Blitz, get my berry back, and then KO the Tapu Koko with a Leaf Blade, potentially. As Thunderbolt's going to come out. Does this knock out? It does, okay. And Flare Blitz. So I'm... Oh, accuracy dropped! Oh, I forgot about that. And Superpower does knock out Incineroar. Oh, man. I wonder if we're going to Z-move now. I'm going to Synthesis up. That's a Thunderbolt, okay. Are you Specs? You're probably Specs. That did a lot. I was kind of... Oh, wait. The Bravier is probably Z-move, right? Well, actually, we don't know. I guess it is Specs Coco. The Thunderbolt's just doing way too much. Thunderbolt gonna come out. I mean, I'm gonna give my opponent a chance because he can para me, for instance. There it is. Leaf Blade comes out. Let's see. Does this... Yeah. Gets a crit. I really don't know if that KOs naturally or not. I kind of doubt it. We are able to pull out a win, but not exactly the cleanest win. Muddy Water stealing a game away from my opponent, but yeah, I think if I needed to do anything, I think turn 1 was to go for Cotting. I think turn 1 I either go for Thunderbolt with my Ampharos, or I go for Cotton Guard there, turn 1. I think that would have been beneficial. Cotton Guard ended up helping, though, against the Kangaskhan, which was really nice, but yeah, not exactly the cleanest win. If I did lift Flare Blitz from the Incineroar, which I kind of doubt since its AV probably runs more attack investment, it knocks out my Lurantis, and then Leaf Blade doesn't... Let's say if I survive Flare Blitz and Leaf Blade's able to KO the Coco at +1 anyway, then I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, obviously, if any of those happen, it does. As we got our third opponent here. Tapu Fini, Cresselia, Landorus Fairing, Tapu Bulu, Heatran, and Gengar. Did I face this team? I think I did. Yes, I did, actually. I remember this team. Scarf Landorus. I think it was special, but I don't remember too much. Sub Heatran, I think. Or was it Nature's Power? I don't know. There were a lot of things. I think it was Icy Wind, Trick Room, Ally Switch, Cresselia. Which makes it interesting. I think I want to go Ampharos and... Torkoal can sweep here. I think I want to try out Oranguru Ampharos. I don't feel like Star Aptor is absolutely necessary as a lead option. Yeah, I don't think it is. I have Lurantis and Fini in the back. We'll see how this goes. My opponent should be worried about the final Gambit option. I don't know if you're going to lead You might lead like Cresselia Heatran to counter it. You might also decide to lead Gengar so I can't Final Gambit the Gengar. You could also have it in the back so you can switch into a Final Gambit target. I'm not exactly sure what my opponent's going to do against my team. If it's Cresselia Heatran, I'm probably just going to go Fini, hard Fini, and try to throw off some Specs Muddy Waters. And yeah, Bulu's going to be hard to deal with, though. I don't exactly have a move that can deal with Bulu with this team. Yeah, we'll see how this works. Gengar Heatran. A lot different than I was anticipating originally. Is it Z-move Heatran? I don't think it is, and if you don't have Z-move, I don't think you can knock out a Oranguru this turn. I mean, let's find out. I really don't think you can. Actually, there was no point in not Mega... Well, there is a point in not Mega Evolving in case Fini comes in, and then I don't have to Mega Evolve. I mean, I don't Mega Evolve, so, Moonblast is doing less damage to me, I guess. Gengar are going to Mega Evolve here, so my Pokemon are going to be trapped in. What's my opponent going for though? Double up in the Oranguru, could be a double up in the Ampharos potentially. Depends on how aggressive you see me playing. Sludge Bomb going to come out into the Oranguru, so I could have went for Thunderbolt. Overheat comes out. Does that knock me out? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, nice. Trick Room goes up. I should Z Trick Room actually because of taunt. I keep forgetting to go for Z Trick Room. I keep forgetting about it. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt though. Instruct into Heatran. Gengar most likely. I would assume it's either a double protect or you would protect Gengar and just attack with Heatran. Trade a lot of damage on Heatran for my Oranguru, so I can't instruct anymore. Let's see here what's gonna come out though. Mold Breaker. Yeah, Gengar protects, but Heatran doesn't, which means I did make the correct play here, as it is going to be a Thunderbolt into the Heatran. Oh wow, that's a 2 KO? Okay, Mega Ampharos. I thought it was going to hang on with 20% left, but Mega Ampharos is proving me wrong. Okay. KO to Heatran. Really nice knockout. Like, Heatran, although it was -2, it could either have switched out, or it could have just traded itself for a Oranguru, which I kind of expected to. So that's why I felt like, you know, Gengar is really important here. Cresselia is going to reveal itself, and the Cresselia had Ally Switch, so you know what I'm doing. I'm going for Instruct Thunderbolt into that Cresselia slot. Even not getting this read right, I get a lot of damage on the Cresselia, so I don't really mind this play. I wonder if you are going to Ally Switch. You might not here. I could also see Gengar maybe going out into Bulu potentially. That's also another play I could see. And your Cresselia finishing me off with like an Ice Beam situation. Yeah, there are a lot of plays you can make. I really want to get rid of Gengar though. Oh, I did call the Ally Switch. Excellent. Excellent. I think this is the 3rd time I faced this person. Thunderbolt gonna come out into the Gengar. That's gonna be a nice little electric shock to that Mega Gengar. I don't know why I paused there. I don't know why I paused. I think I was gonna say like a Gigavolt Havoc or something, but you know that's an actual move, as we do knock out the Gengar there. It probably felt like something like a Gigavolt Havoc. What's Gigavolt Havoc base power? 160? Maybe no. I think it's 175. Bulu gonna come out. See a reason not to just instruct Thunderbolt to Cresselia. Get damage on it from my Lurantis. Bulu's gonna protect. I didn't even need to because I don't have a move that can really hit Bulu for much damage anyway, as I will get a Thunderbolt off into Cresselia. Yeah, like that Thunderbolt's not doing much, although it's doing a good amount for what I need it to do. Guessing it's a reverse Trick Room here, potentially? Yeah, it's a reverse Trick Room, okay. Bulu Swords Dance is like the one thing I am scared of. I think I will attempt to Trick Room up. Yeah, I'll attempt to get Trick Room up, and I think I'll go for a Cotton Guard here. I'll go for a Cotton Guard here. What Hammer gonna come out into my Oranguru, gonna finish off the Oranguru. I just didn't want to fall into like a random ally switch, although I don't think you should go for it. I didn't want Cresselia getting its berry back. I see wind, okay. Because I want Lurantis in so it can Leaf Blade the Cresselia, because I think Leaf Blade should be able to knock it out with the Grassy Terrain boost. The Cotton Guard. Imagine snuggling next to a Mega Ampharos with all that cotton in its hair. I bet it'd be nice. Let's get Lurantis out. And since I don't think Bulu can really touch my thing, I'm just gonna Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade should also hurt the Bulu anyway, and I'll just Thunderbolt the top of Bulu slot. Just for some damage. Z move coming out from the Bulu. All out pummeling. I don't think this knocks out Lurantis. Well, then again, Lurantis' bulk from testing it has either been really great or really poor sometimes. So let's see how this is going to go. I mean, I think it's 75, 90, 90 if I remember correctly. So let's see how much this does. I don't think it's going to knock out. Especially since it's non-stab. It comes close though, wow. Then again, it's high base power. It does get my berry back. And there was no ally switch, so Icy Wind. Oh, that gives me a speed boost. Contrary. Although Lurantis is still going to be super slow. Leaf Blade going to come out, knock out the Cresselia. Nice. And Thunderbolt going to hit that boot. Ooh, that did an okay amount. I also have Synthesis on the Lurantis, so I can go for a Synthesis. But then again, if Bulu's superpowers, I mean, I think my Feeny wraps up the game here in the back if it's faster than Bulu, but let's see here. I think maybe my opponent was hoping for a crit all-out pummeling to knock out Lurantis, and then I still don't know how you deal with the Ampharos, really? Stone Edge gonna come out, okay. Doesn't knock out Lurantis, get a Synthesis. And if people wonder why I run Synthesis over something like Knockoff, which is pretty common on Lurantis, it's because imagine on the last turn of Trick Room, your opponent's gonna go for the obvious double protect to stall it out, and then get the para, although it really doesn't matter at this point. Imagine me getting 100% of my health back in one turn after Lurantis is already set up. That is something I felt could have been cheeky that I could have done. Alright. Superpower, Thunderbolt, and that's going to be a good game. As the match is going to be forfeit. So we're going to go 2-1 in today's episode. I feel like it should be 1-2. I feel like I sold the game. Well, we can't say for certain, but I'm pretty confident that the Incineroar's Flare Blitz from earlier would have knocked out the Lurantis. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. If you did, please leave a like down below. Show your support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias and all that good stuff will be linked in the description, alongside my side series. That's a weird sentence. Alongside my side series, as well as the page for this team if you do want to go try it out. And feel free to leave a comment down below, as I do love to read and hear back the feedback. So, thank you all for tuning in today's episode. And until we battle again, have a great day, people. I'll catch you all later.